Plant FAQs, Philodendron Imperial Red. How to care for Philodendron Imperial Red. The Philodendron Imperial Red is a beautiful houseplant known for its vibrant red undersides and glossy green leaves. Here's a guide on how to care for it and keep it thriving. See more 623 species in genus Philodendron at monsteraholic.com. Light, bright, indirect light. Philodendron Imperial Red prefers bright, indirect light. Avoid harsh direct sunlight, which can scorch the leaves. East or north-facing windows are ideal locations. If placing it near a south-facing window, provide some afternoon shade. Watering. Moderate moisture. This philodendron prefers consistent moisture but dislikes soggy soil. Allow the top inch of the soil to dry out completely between waterings. Water thoroughly until water runs out of the drainage holes. Discard any excess water collected in the saucer to prevent root rot. Soil. Well-draining mix. Use a well-draining, rich, and organic potting mix. Aeroid mix, specifically formulated for aeroids like philodendrons, is a great option. You can also create your own mix using potting soil, perlite for drainage and aeration, orchid bark for additional drainage and air circulation, temperature and humidity. Warm temperatures. Maintain warm temperatures between 65 degrees Fahrenheit and 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius and 29 degrees Celsius. Protect your philodendron from cold drafts and sudden temperature drops. Moderate to high humidity. Aim for moderate to high humidity levels, around 50% or above. Here are ways to increase humidity. Group your philodendron with other humidity-loving plants. Use a pebble tray filled with water. Avoid letting the pot sit in water. Use a humidifier to increase the overall humidity in the room. Fertilizing. Balanced fertilizer. During the growing season, spring and summer, you can fertilize your Philodendron Imperial Red monthly with a diluted, balanced liquid fertilizer. A balanced fertilizer formulated for houseplants works well. Reduce or withhold fertilizer during the winter months when the plant's growth slows down. Additional tips. Wiping leaves. Gently wipe the leaves with a damp cloth from time to time to remove dust and improve their ability to absorb light for photosynthesis. You can also mist the plant occasionally, but be mindful not to over-mist, as this can promote fungal diseases. Climbing habit. Philodendron Imperial Red is a climber in its natural habitat. You can provide a moss pole or another support structure for it to climb on, which will encourage aerial root growth and a fuller appearance. Repotting. Repot your Philodendron Imperial Red every 1 to 2 years when it outgrows its current pot. Choose a pot with drainage holes that is slightly larger than the previous one. Pests and diseases. Philodendron Imperial Red is generally pest and disease resistant, but watch out for common houseplant problems like mealybugs and spider mites. You can treat them with insecticidal soap or neem oil. How to propagate Philodendron Imperial Red. Propagating my Philodendron Imperial Red was surprisingly straightforward. I chose a healthy stem with a few leaves and cut just below a node, making sure there were at least a couple of aerial roots. I placed the cutting in water, making sure the nodes were submerged but not the leaves. After a few weeks, roots started to form, and once they were a couple of inches long, I transferred the cutting to a pot with fresh soil. I kept the soil moist and placed the new plant in a spot with indirect light, just like the parent plant. Is Philodendron Imperial Red a climber? The Philodendron Imperial Red isn't a climber like some other philodendron varieties. Instead, it's more of a self-heading, bushy plant with a sturdy, upright growth habit. It doesn't need a moss pole or support to grow tall and lush. I really appreciate its compact form, which makes it perfect for adding a touch of greenery to a tabletop or a corner without needing extra structural support. When do Imperial Red Philodendron bloom? I've never actually seen my Imperial Red Philodendron bloom, and from what I've read, it's quite rare for these plants to flower indoors. They primarily bloom in their natural tropical habitat where conditions are optimal. When they do bloom, it's usually a greenish-white spathe in spadix, but it's not particularly showy compared to their striking foliage. For me, the beauty of this plant lies in its stunning leaves rather than its flowers. Philodendron Imperial Red versus Rojo Congo. The primary distinction between Philodendron Rojo Congo and Philodendron Imperial Red lies in their size and coloration. Rojo Congo tends to be larger and displays more robust growth compared to the Imperial Red. Additionally, Rojo Congo's leaves are broader and darker, while Imperial Red features elongated, vibrant green leaves. Imperial Red Philodendron versus Pink Princess. The Imperial Red boasts these deep, velvety burgundy leaves that feel luxurious to the touch. It feels like a statement piece, commanding attention with its rich color. Philodendron Pink Princess, on the other hand, is all about delicate variegation. Her leaves are a lighter green, splashed with vibrant pinks and creams. It's a much softer, whimsical aesthetic. Choosing between them depends on the mood I'm trying to create, bold and dramatic, or light and airy. Philodendron Imperial Red versus Black Cardinal. This is a battle of boldness. The Imperial Red boasts a rich, wine red that feels luxurious, while Philodendron Black Cardinal goes full Gothic with near-black foliage. I find the Imperial Red's color more versatile, adding a pop in any room. The Black Cardinal, while dramatic, can be overwhelming in smaller spaces. Philodendron Imperial Red versus Prince of Orange. Talk about contrasting vibes. The Imperial Red is all moody elegance, while Philodendron Prince of Orange bursts with sunshine. The Prince of Orange's vibrant orange variegation is a real conversation starter, perfect for a bright and cheerful space. However, the Imperial Red's classic, sophisticated look makes it a timeless favorite. Philodendron Imperial Red versus Red Emerald. This might be the closest competition yet. Both boast stunning shades of red, the Imperial Red with a deep, velvety burgundy, and Philodendron Red Emerald with a brighter, almost cherry red. The Red Emerald, however, has a more delicate, almost translucent quality to its leaves, which I find mesmerizing. The Imperial Red's sturdiness makes it a great choice for beginners, but the Red Emerald steals my heart for its sheer beauty.